We got a nice place here. This is Pietra, Italy. And everybody's packing up to go down to Ravello to choose the wedding site.
Yep.
So you guys stayed right up there.
I'm so glad they're preparing this for us. We should just butt in.
Yeah, take it over.
Funny. It's like photo bombing, but wedding bombing.
Okay, we are getting really close to wedding time. We're in one of the most beautiful places I have ever been. We looked all around in many, many different places for the right location for this to happen. We ended up with this. It's just gorgeous. It's the lower bar of the Hotel Via Ravello. And we're going to talk to some of the people now. Just see what they have to say. So here we are. It's almost wedding time. What do you have to say about this?
I have to say I'm really excited and happy for Maureen and Jason.
My God, I'm so excited for them. You know, this is a real legit deal.
Also very excited. Feel like this marriage must mean a lot to them because they've both had some practice already, so
Exactly.
they must want to do this, and I'm happy for them.
Yeah, I'm really happy for Maureen and Jason. Jason said that when he saw her for the first time, I think it was 25 years ago, he said, that he knew that she was the one and it took some time. And so I think that was really inspiring. And
That is pretty inspiring, especially since she and I were married at the time.
sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, well,
The world is a wonder.
he waited, I guess.
The world is a wonder.
Yeah, in Serbian there's an expression, it's a strpljen spašen, and that means the one who waits wins. So maybe it worked out for him.
Well, and I waited a long time to meet Linda, so I would have to say that Jason and I are both winners. So it's just about wedding time. Are you excited?
Very excited. Happy to be here.
Yeah. And
Good to see you.
God, isn't it just an amazing
It's gorgeous.
place? Ravello?
I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
I want to stay.
What do you think, you guys?
It's amazing. It's perfect temperature, great weather today. It's meant to be.
And you, young man, what do you have to say?
He's biting a chair.
He's biting the chair. You know, these parents really have a way with the way they're raising this child.
Stronger teeth that way.
Did you give him some wine or something? He's starting to look like his grandpa. Oh, the sun's coming out. Kay?
Yeah, it's incredible to be here. It's wonderful to have our whole family or a lot of our family here, and we're thankful to be here in this incredibly beautiful place.
Right, and gee, if we only had a minister here who could perform.
And I can handle
Oh
that.
my God,
I've
that's
been
right.
ordained.
You have been
I'm
ordained.
ordained, and I have the credentials.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
It may be a whole new career.
There we go.
Absolutely.
And here we have Catherine.
Hi.
Hi. We're just about ready to do the deal.
It is a beautiful day in Ravello, celebrating two beautiful people and beautiful friends who I love dearly, and I am just loving being here with everyone.
God, me too. It's just really, really a wonderful, wonderful event.
Yeah, it's beautiful here.
So I would just say to Mo and Jason that, you know, what a beautiful thing that I just see a great future. It's going to be fun. Growing old, doing stuff with the family from, you know, obviously this point and then into the future. Best setting ever. I've never been to a more beautiful place in my entire life.
Congratulations, Jason and Maureen. And thank you so much for suggesting that you get married here. This is a beautiful, beautiful experience being here for such a heartfelt, beautiful event.
Yes, thank you so much. I was trying to think of the words, and it's just so breathtaking.
It really is. And it wouldn't have happened if not for you guys, so it's really cool.
Thank you, Jason and Maureen.
Mwah. Another aspect of this is that we're here because there weren't any weird feelings left between me and my former wife, Maureen. We've always loved each other, cared about each other, and because of that, we're in this beautiful place watching her get a real legit marriage, and it's for love.
Please stand. Dearly beloved, we're gathered here in Ravello on this beautiful day to witness the union of Maureen and Jason in holy matrimony. This is a day of great celebration and reflection on which we come together before God to recognize and commemorate the love and dedication shared between Mo and Jason. The bride and groom would like to thank you for being here and wants you to know that each of you have played an integral part in their lives, which have finally found their way by trial and error to each other. As the Bible reminds us in Corinthians, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it's not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs, love does not delight in evil, but rejoices within the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Love never fails. In the time that Mo and Jason have shared, they have surrendered themselves to God, and by that grace, know they have been forgiven for their respective pasts, and now make the choice before you to join themselves to one another for the rest of their lives. May you all remember and cherish the sacred ceremony you're witness to, for on this day, with love, we will forever join Mo and Jason together here under the skies of Ravello, above the blue of the Mediterranean. As Dick expressed to me years ago, I feel like I could touch heaven, and it's like that. It's like that here in Ravello. And he said, Kay, I want to marry you. And I said, Dick, we can't get married. We don't have all of your family and all of my family. And so we can't do that right now. And he said, Kay, all we need is you and me. And I said, well, I love you, Dick, but it's not right now. And he bought me this outfit in Positano on that trip to Ravello. So I'm wearing this in his honor, and his ring in his honor. And so I can have the honor of being in this role in Ravello with Maureen and Jason, because they've really honored me with that, and I really appreciate it. Who has a Kleenex? Michaela.
You didn't put one.
Sorry, where's my tissue? And I really do appreciate the opportunity, and Maureen has been so good to me over the years in sharing the most meaningful part of her lives in her children, and now it's in her wedding. And so I'm just very deeply touched. So the bride and groom want you to know how blessed they feel to be in this very special place with each of you, and acknowledge and express immense gratitude for what has taken every one of you just to be here, because it's a long ways to come from Seattle or from New York or from wherever you're coming from. And so they really want to thank you for being here to share this time with them, a very special milestone in their lives, and it'll be in the memory of all of our lives, and it's a good thing. So, would you like to stand right here? Marriage is a sacred ceremony. Today we witness the union of these two people with the respect the occasion warrants. What we honor with reverence, however, we also celebrate with great joy. For married life, a shared life, is a tremendous blessing. Now, as Mo and Jason embark on this journey together, they'll be able to nurture a love that makes each of them better versions of themselves. Marriage is indeed the perfect garden from which to sow and harvest personal growth. And we're glad that they finally figured it out. Mo and Jason, you work together, you laugh together, and love together. Please remember to stay away from worldly things that could draw you apart. Instead, focus on your shared devotion. As your relationship strengthens, you'll find that you'll come to share a remarkable love, a love that's both abundantly given and freely accepted. guard and cherish your love together. Love is the most sought after treasure on this earthly plane, and some people spend a lifetime to find it. Here we are. Under the eyes of God, I solemnly consecrate these matrimonial proceedings and the sacred covenant you shall both enter into on this day. As Jesus said, a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. So in this union now, finally, Mo and Jason are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together this day, let not man separate. Mo, you may begin. I, Maureen Tracy.
I, Maureen Tracy Fisher, take you, Jason, for my lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer. I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. I will love you and honor you all the days of my life, for eternity and a day. This is my solemn vow.
And Jason, you may now make your promise.
I, Jason Ames, take you, Maureen, for my lawfully wedded wife, to have and hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poorer. I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. I will love you and honor you all the days of my life, for eternity and a day. This I solemnly vow, with all the bells and whistles too.
It's perfect.
Jason. The chimes take a while. I think there's a meaning in this, having these chimes.
Nobody gets the chimes during this period.
These chimes are a significant, blessed moment, and they're just for you two. You cannot pay for this. You cannot buy this background music. The music of Ravello. We listened to it the other day and it went on for quite a while.
It's the entire story.
It's in your honor. It's in your honor. It's congratulations.
If we were on time, this would have been the grand finale.
Under the eyes of God, Mo, do you take Jason to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
By making this commitment, you are joining in the sacred covenant of marriage. Do you promise to honor him in love, to be sensitive to his needs, to comfort him in difficulty, and to put your full and complete trust in him so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Under the eyes of God, Jason, do you take Mo to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
By making this commitment, you're joining in the covenant of marriage. Do you promise to honor her in love, to be sensitive to her needs, to comfort her in difficulty, and to put your full and complete trust in her so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Very well. Very well.
We have kids with rings.
Dear family, I consider us all family. It's my pleasure to present to you Mr. and Mrs.
We need some rings.
We need some rings.
Dylan, Stella.
This is all part of it too.
commemorate this union, you may now exchange rings. The circle formed by each ring symbolizes your eternal love and commitment to one another. Let these rings remind you always that the love and the promises made here on this day are forever. Will each of you please repeat after me as you place the ring on your beloved one's hand? Mo, I, Maureen, give you, Jason, this ring as a symbol of my love and commitment.
This ring is a symbol of my love and commitment.
I had it engraved with the Italian words, to say il mio pace, which translates to,
you are my true peace.
truly, you are my peace and my love. With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I do wed.
Jason? I, Jason,
I, Jason,
give you, Maureen,
give you, Maureen.
this ring as a symbol of my love and commitment.
This ring is a symbol of my love and commitment.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I do.
So for the pronouncement, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and by the state of Washington, I pronounce you, Mo and Jason, as wife and husband, lawfully wedded before God. Jason, you may now kiss your bride, forever sealing your union. Dear family, I consider it all family. It's my pleasure to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Mo and Jason Ames, who ask us to join them in their first toast as Mr. and Mrs.
The story really starts 25 years ago when anybody over 25 here probably remembers that. But we'll fast forward to a certain kiss that was 7 years ago at a jam night that I was attending at Rogers. That kiss started it all. And I wanted to then, I remembered that feeling in those words, and I wanted to put it into a song. And over time, we went on vacation and stuff, so we came up here, and we had talked about getting married always, and we found this place, and we realized this was going to be the spot when we were going to do it. Mo and I tend to work at a different pace than everybody else, a little slow. So we came here and realized this will be the spot. So I wrote a song for her. It was this last New Year's is when I put all those lyrics together, but it was based on that night of the first kiss, which was March 20th, 2011. And so I had all of the words except a chorus. And we were in Ocean City at Kay's condos, so the whole family was there. So I started writing the lyrics there. And then we started talking to Kay about we were going to get married and do it in Ravello. This perked her ears up and said, well, her and Dick had talked about getting married in Ravello. So this adds another pile to the story that she told me that when they were here, Dick wanted to get married here and looked up and said, look, you can touch heaven from here. Well, I'm writing lyrics at the time, and I said, that's my missing line, that's my chorus. So it's in this song. So now I have my lyrics to Mo in the song, and then the one final piece, which is I can touch heaven from here, for the chorus. So when we decided to actually pull it off this year and say, let's just get married, we got a hold of Kay after the conversation we had with her, and that she and Dick really wanted to get married here as well, and Dick had passed on, so we wanted Kay to be involved in the ceremony because it would be a symbol of that marriage that didn't happen. So I said, are you by any chance a registered minister or pastor? And she said no, and 2 hours later she was. So she took care of that right away, and so we thought, well, this is all coming together. So Kay is our pastor for because of that, and the whole story, it just grew. Everything just kept growing, and it kind of completed the circle of why we're all here in Ravello. And there's a little piece of everybody connected to this story in the song from way back. Eternita Divina, which is divine eternity.
I'm texting my mom. Got important
Okay,
business
I'll
going
let it
on.
slide. I'll
You
let
know?
it slide.
It's my mamma mia.
So happy you guys are here.
We are too.